Good evening, everyone. I just realized I used the wrong intro, so my fault, folks. What is going on, everybody? I know I got a little bit of a late start here today, so I do apologize for the pregame play-by-play. Um, yeah, it was. I had a lot going on today, so I was barely getting home, getting things started. But what is going on, everybody? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And I know everybody has been talking about it all day. We all heard the news of John Sterling passing away. So rest in peace to John Sterling. Obviously, a great Yankee broadcaster, well-known name amongst the broadcasters. And, we know that when he retired, his health was not a bit of a problem, but his health was not great. Right. And sadly, yeah, he passed away today. And so, rest in peace to John Sterling. But, hopefully the Yankees can go out tonight and win this game for him and win it for us. Hopefully they can get this 4-game sweep. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe. All right, let's continue growing this channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to the week. How's everybody doing, though? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Let me say what's up to the chat. We got Robert in the building. We got Joseph in the building. What's up? Desiree's in the building. What's up, Desiree? I see you. How are you? Hobby's in the building. What's up, Hobby? Sunil's in the building. Jared is in the building. What is going on? Katie's in the building. How's it going? What is up? What is up? What is up? Let me pull up the lineup here real quick, folks. And do me a favor. I'm not going to go in order for the predictions. What's up, Jay White? What is going on? Tell me your predictions for tonight's game. Tell me your predictions for Cam Schlittler tonight. Let me know who's going to hit a home run. Who's hitting a home run? What is the score going to be? How many calls get overturned? Let me know what you're eating, folks. Let's talk about all those things. All right, so just drop it in the comments section. We'll go over it. I'll give you my predictions right now. Cam Schlittler, I think he goes 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, gives up a walk. I think home runs are going to be Judge, Bellinger, Jazz. My sleeper is going to be Ryan McMahon. And I think 4 calls are going to get overturned by ABS tonight. And for dinner, folks, for food, I actually went and got some Chick-fil-A today. So that's what I had today. So let's see your predictions. But let's pull up the lineup here real quick too. I do want to talk about the lineup. So the lineup is a little interesting, right, to say the least. Let me talk about the lineup here real quick. Here we go. Boom, boom. All right, so tonight's lineup, Trent Grisham is leading off at playing center field. Aaron Judge is batting second. He'll be playing right field. Cody Bellinger is batting third. He'll be playing left field. Jason Dominguez is DH, and he'll be batting cleanup. Tell me how you all feel about that. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is batting fifth, playing second base. Paul Goldschmidt's going to be playing tonight. He'll be batting sixth. So no Ben Rice. Obviously, he's still healing up from getting hit in the hand. Austin Wells is at the dish. He'll be batting seventh. Ryan McMahon is batting eighth. He'll be playing third base. And Jose Caballero will be batting ninth. He'll be playing shortstop. And on the mound, it is Cam Schlittler on the mound. So, folks in the chat, let me know what you think about the lineup. How do you feel about this lineup? Let's talk about it. And Sunil saying occasions in the Bronx, both stadiums included Lou Gehrig's Luckiest Man speech, Thurman Munson's untimely death in 1979, Mariano Rivera retirement, John Sterling demise. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of Yankee history there, especially players and announcers alike. And we also, for me, it's just like we also can't forget about Bob Shepard, right? Wasn't that the guy that was calling out the Yankees players' names when they were coming up to bat? I mean, how can you forget his voice too? He was definitely a legend in that regard. So Jay Wyatt's going 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, a walk, a run, 94 pitches. All right. I could dig that. So, but the game should be starting here in about 5 minutes. So we'll see how the game goes tonight. And let's hope the Yankees do win this game tonight. I mean, I would love for a 4-game sweep. And let's see what the poll says. I want to see something on the poll here. So 12 votes, and 83% of you said that the Yankees are going to get the 4-game sweep. So a lot of you guys are confident. Nah, Peraza, you're not late at all, bro. You ain't late at all. It was a late start for me, man. I didn't start on the time that I usually start at. So you're good, dude. You're not late at all. Today was a bit of a late start for me. I had a bit of a late start. Oh, your grandmother's not doing well? All right. Well, sorry to hear that, bro. Positive vibes sent your way, positive thoughts sent your way, prayers sent your way. Folks in the chat, send some love to Peraza here. So I'm very sorry to hear that, dude. But we're thinking of you, dude. We're thinking of you. You'd like to see the Martian batting second instead of fourth. Judge 3, Belly 4. I could respect that. Pleaser crews are going to be loud and proud giving John Sterling. Oh, you know they will. You know they will, man. So, no Ben Rice in the lineup. I'll say 7 innings for Schlittler and 5 strikeouts, home runs from Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger. 10-3, Yankees win. Yeah, you know what? My score prediction for tonight's game, I think tonight's game is going to be the way the Yankees bats have been hitting, man, and the way they've been coming through, especially with 2 outs. I'm gonna say it's gonna be an 8-3 game. That'll be my prediction. They'll be having tributes to Sterling throughout the game. It's just been announced. I got you. All right. But let's get hyped up for the game here, folks. I'm gonna pull up the game cast here momentarily. So let me do my thing here. Hold on. And I'm trying something a little different. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Bear with me, folks. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to try and do something a little different with the screens. So hopefully it works out. But that's what we're doing. Schlittler is going to schlit 7 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 12 strikeouts, 12-4 game. Okay, Sunil, I see you. Nice. Let me take that off the screen for a minute. Once the game starts, we'll get it going. But the Yankees have been, like I said, they've been on a roll as of late, man. They've just been absolutely just killing it. The bats have looked great. The pitching has just been, especially the pitching has just been phenomenal. 6-1 home runs from Judge, and your sleeper is the Martian. 4 ABS challenges tonight. Yeah, that's what I got is 4 Jay Wyatt, dedicated to life. And it's right, Katie. That's right. Yes, indeed. Just sending a quick text here. Don't mind me, folks. What's up, Jake Boss? How's it going? What is up? Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out. But looks like we are live at the game, or the game is live now, and it's about to start. So let's get hyped up for the game here, folks. Let's get going. Let's get going. But the game should be starting here soon. Let's hope for a Yankees win. Real quick too, I gotta mention this. I think a lot of fans were truly in shock that the Yankees didn't activate Anthony Volpe. I'm doing good, Jake. Sunil saying Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, sleepers, Jazz, and Wells. Marshall with 2 doubles. All right, I see you. But I think like I was saying, I think a lot of fans were really in shock that the Yankees did not activate Anthony Volpe. And I think a lot of folks really expected Volpe to get activated, and that guys like Jose Caballero was going to get benched, or they were just going to send somebody, DFA someone, right? I think a lot of folks were really surprised about Volpe not being activated. But for me, I don't know. I think this is a different Yankees attitude right now with Boone and company, right? I think, Boone, Cashman, I think, these guys are, it's one of these things where I think they're gonna stick with what's working. And if somebody's not performing and they're not playing well, they are going to not waste any time, and they're either going to option you back to the minors, or they're going to bench you. And it only it only makes sense that the Yankees are keeping Jose Caballero where they are. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, Caballero has a 6 defensive runs saved. I mean, he's one of the best in terms of that category. He's been delivering at the plate. He's been nothing but solid, and that chemistry in the infield, you just don't want to mess it up. You don't want to mess up that infield. So, to be honest with you, I guess you could say I was one of those people that wasn't really that surprised about the Yankees making their decision about Anthony Volpe. This is a no messing around situation, man. It's like you got to go out there and win. What up there, Hector? Hector Ponce is in the building. What's up, my dude? What's going on, bro? Yeah. So, Volpe, there's not this long leash on him. There's not this long leash on him. And, it's like, there's not a long leash on Volpe. You got Caballero playing well, and then, you have George Lombard Jr., who's knocking on the door right now. So things could look very, very different for the New York Yankees here. And, not this season, but in the following seasons after. So it's just something to keep in mind. What's up there, Pasty? I'm thinking Judge is finally getting his say in the upper brass moves here. Well, you know what, Sunil? I mean, yes, his voice gets heard, Judge's voice, but at the end of the day, Aaron Boone makes the decisions. Yeah, we clicking, Hector. We clicking. We 100% clicking, but got Cam Schlittler on the mound. The game is about to go down here, folks. Game's about to get started. So let's see what the Yankees do here tonight against the Baltimore Orioles. Let's get it started in here. The game's about to get started. Railbird says NFE knows Yankees baseball. My dude, what's going on? So Yankee defense from left field to right field, Bellinger, Grisham, Judge. Infield from third to first is McMahon, Caballero, Jazz, and Goldschmidt. Dominguez is DHing. Schlittler's on the mound. Wells is at the dish. The Orioles lineup is Henderson, Rushman, Beavers, Alonso, Basayo, Tavares, Cowser, Jackson, Alexander here, folks. And the game is about to go down. It's about to start. Let's hope for a Yankees win. And here we go. Gunnar Henderson Leading things off here for the Baltimore Orioles, as Schlittler is about to set here on his first pitch. And here we go. And the first pitch is in there for a strike, 100-mile-per-hour fastball, and the game is officially underway. 0-1 count here to Gunnar Henderson. As Schlittler sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is fouled back 0-2, another 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Mike Estabrook is your home plate umpire. They say he is neutral when it comes to strike calling. The 0-2 is a grounder hit to Jazz, fields it, throws to first, and gets Henderson out. 1 down, 2 more to go, and that's going to bring Adley Rutschman to the plate. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. First pitch. And Estabrook, they said it got the foot. Let's see the replay here. Oh, I got the umpire on the kneecap. Oh boy. That was a 101-mile-per-hour pitch. But it is ball 1 to Adley Rutschman. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And there's going to be a hit up the middle. That's going to be a single for Adley Rutschman. So it's a 1-out single. That's going to bring Dylan Beavers to the plate. Juan Ortiz is in the building. What's up, man? What's up, Carlos? What's up, Beagle? What's going on, everybody? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new and you're watching for the first time. Greatly appreciate it. Looks like there's some pitch comm issues going on right now. Looks like they're trying to get the pitch comm issue all resolved. All right, back to action. So here is Schlittler facing Beavers. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. What up, Hitman? Shout out to my guy, Hitman. What's up, dude? Make sure y'all hit the like button as on the way in. I would greatly appreciate it. Schlittler sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. 0-2. So Ben Rice is still experiencing hand soreness on his left hand. So no reports of an IL. So I think it's just a day-to-day. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. The second out of the inning. That's the first strikeout for Cam Schlittler. Schlittler right now throwing some heat. And that's going to bring Pete Alonso to the plate now. And Pete Alonso's at the plate. He takes ball one. One ball, no strikes here to Alonso. He sets on the 1-0 the pitch. There's a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And that is foul back, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike home. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Schlittler for his second strikeout of the game as Alonso calls time. The 1-2. And that is hit into right field. Judge is making a run, and he makes the catch. Good job to the captain. And that's going to end the inning. The Orioles do get a hit. No runs, no errors. And that's taken us to the bottom of the first. Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger coming up here, folks. Shane Baz will be on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. But we are in a commercial break. The game will resume here momentarily. Appreciate you all hanging out with me today, tonight. What's up, Ronald? How's it going? But how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Let's take a look at that poll. 17 votes. No, actually, we got way more than that. We got 23 votes, and 91% of you said that the Yankees are going to get the 4-game sweep. I dig it. Let me just do my thing. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure screen's still on there. All right, Trent Grisham is going to lead things off, followed by Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Jason Dominguez, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Wells, Ryan McMahon, Caballero. Dominguez with a big game yesterday, a couple of doubles, a home run, and 3 RBIs. He had himself a good day. Let's see what he does tonight. I'm doing good. Hitman, how are you, dude? All right. Grisham is leading things off. First pitch is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike here to Trent Grisham. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is outside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. Boz sets here on the 2-1. The pitch is hit into right center field, and that's going to go to the wall. And Grisham is in there with a leadoff double. So runner on second. That's going to bring Aaron Judge up to the plate. So nice piece of hitting there by Trent Grisham. And here is Aaron Judge at the plate, the captain, the 2025 MVP. Let's see what he does here in his first at-bat. As Boss takes a look at second, the first pitch to Judge is in there for a strike, 0-1. As Boss sets here on the 0-1, he does step off. Give him a little boo. And here we go. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is outside, 1-1. The 1-1. The Judge does go around. First base umpire said it was a strike. Here's the 1-2. And Judge fouls that one. Still 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to the captain. Yankees trying to get on the board here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that was close. Not being challenged. I don't know. Judge might have gotten lucky. Let's see the replay here. Yeah, that ball on the replay looks like it hits the line. If they had challenged it, it might be a strike, but might have gotten away with one. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. It's a full count now to Aaron Judge. As Boz sets here on the 3-2, here's the payoff. And Judge fouls that one. Still 3-2. Boz sets. Another payoff. And Judge hits that ball deep into center field. Still going back. Looking back. It's a 2-run home run by the Yankee captain, Aaron Judge. Let's go. The Yankees are up 2-0. That's what I'm talking about. 14th home run of the season for the captain. 110 exit below. 416-foot home run for the Yankee captain. And the Yankees are up 2-0 here. And let's go. And the Yankees are up 2-0, and that brings Cody Bellinger to the plate. Well, my judge prediction became a reality. Now I just need Bellinger and Jazz and McMahon as my sleeper. And here's Cody Bellinger. He takes a strike. It is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. This year, you better believe it, dude. The 0-1, and Bellinger hits that ball to right field. Oh, and it is caught by Beavers. Oh, he totally stole a hit from him. Oh, man. So that's the first out of the inning. And up to the plate now, it is Jason Dominguez. And Dominguez takes ball one. And it keeps showing Aaron Judge's home run replay here. I mean, how do you not? Here's the 1-0. And Dominguez pops that one up out of play, 1-1. One and one to Dominguez. And Dominguez grounds that foul. It is 1-2 now to Jason Dominguez. Count now is 2-2 to Dominguez. Yeah, no doubt, Snell. You had that one. Here's the 2-2. And Dominguez pops that one up. And who's going to get it? And Alexander makes the catch. And that's going to bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
So let's see what Jazz does here in his first at bat. I have him down as one of my home run predictions. I mean, why not? First pitch is outside, ball one, 1-0. Yankees up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. The 1-0 to Jazz is outside, 2-0.
And the pitch.
The 2-0 is 2-1. The 2-1. In there, first strike, 2-2. Oh, time clock, pitch clock violation. Pitch clock violation. Check the time. It was ticking. It's a full count now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the payoff. Jazz fouls that one. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Jazz. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Jazz is a foul ball. What's up, James? And Jazz hits that one to right field. And there goes Beavers, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out. But the Yankees do put up 2 runs on a 2-run blast by Aaron Judge. The Yankees are up 2-0. We're going to the top of the 2nd. We are in a commercial break here, folks. How is everybody doing on this Monday night? Hopefully everybody's having a good start to the week. Hopefully you all had a good day. What is going on, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? So, but the Yankees are up 2-0. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody living? How's everybody living? Everybody good? Everybody living life? Everybody enjoying life right now? The Yankees are not losing tonight. I hope they don't, man. They can't lose tonight. We don't want them to lose tonight. Good inning, and there was contact. Yeah, no doubt, Hitman. You're in the middle of life, not too high, not too low. I can understand that. I get that, man. Just kind of do my thing here, folks. Oh, let's get back to the game here. We got Samuel Basayo at the plate. Foul ball on the first pitch. First pitch, 0-1. The 0-1. Here's the 1-1. There's a little grounder right back to Schlittler. Tosses it to first and gets Basayo out for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring Tavares to the plate. So Tavares will be coming to the plate. And first pitch to Tavares is a ball, 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Tavares. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2, 100-mile-per-hour fastball. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him, 100-mile-per-hour fastball. He struck him out. Strike out of the game for Cam Schlittler. 2 outs here in the top of the second. That's going to bring Colton Cowser to the plate. As Schlittler sets on the first pitch. That is in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here. 2 outs, top of the second. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. It's time to play that 2-strike hole. See if Schlittler can get his strike out of the game. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Got Jeremiah Jackson waiting on deck. And the 2-2. Inside, full count. Here's the payoff. Foul ball. Still staying alive. Still a full count to Cowser. Another payoff. Ooh, ball 4. Just misses. So that's going to be the first walk issued by Cam Schlittler. So a 2-out walk, and that's going to bring Jeremiah Jackson to the plate. First pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. There's a strike. Here's the 0-1. A broken bat. McMahon charges, throws to first, and gets Jackson out. And that'll end the inning. And we're going to the bottom of the second. Goldschmidt, Wells, and McMahon will be due up. Yankees are up 2-0. Let's see if they could get more runs on the board. Yeah, Jay White, he is, man. He's just throwing some straight heaters to these guys. So but the Yankees are up 2-0. Bottom of the second coming up. So far, so good for Cam Schlittler. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everybody's having a good night so far. Shout out to all of you in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you are new, keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Keep hitting those likes, folks. The likes do help out with the live streams. And where are we at for votes? And looks like 27 votes. And 93% of you are saying that the Yankees are going to get this 4-game sweep. Steve Greco says, that's my judge. Yeah, for real, man. That is our judge. No doubt. Bottom of the second coming up. And Paul Goldschmidt's going to lead things off for the New York Yankees. And here we go. Shane Baz sets here against Goldschmidt. First pitch is outside for ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Goldschmidt fouls that one. 2-2. The 2-2. It's a full count now to Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, and Goldschmidt strikes out. That's Baz's first strike out of the game. And that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. There's a strike to Austin Wells. The 0-1. And Wells hits that ball deep into right center field, and it is caught by Beavers at the warning track. Just misses. And that's going to bring Ryan McMahon now to the plate. So here is Ryan McMahon. His batting average right now is sitting at 200. Remember a few weeks ago, his batting average was at way below 100. Now it's up to 200. So let's hope it continues trending up. As Baz sets, first pitch is in there for a strike. And McMahon goes around at his 0-2. Austin, you're fired. The 0-2. And McMahon strikes out swinging. That's the second strikeout for Baz. Alexander Henderson and Rushman will be due up, and the 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Orioles. And it was a quick inning there by the Yankees. So let's see what happens in the top of the third. But the Yankees are still up 2-0 heading into the bottom or the top of the third. So we'll see what we'll see what Cam Schlittler does. But I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. But hopefully the Yankees can win tonight's game in memory of John Sterling, of course, right? I know it was kind of a pretty sad day for a lot of fans, right? With his passing. So, definitely a voice that everybody knows when they hear it. But like I was saying, he was before he retired. Yeah, his health was his health was kind of going downhill, and I mean, obviously, he had to retire, and then here we are. And looking at other scores around Major League, career statistics: 16 Emmys, 5 World Series. Played for the Bullets from 70 to 71, Knicks 73 to 74. So this is a radio announcer. 75 to 78 with the Islanders, 89 to 24 with the Yankees, 82 to 87 with the Braves, 81 to 89 with the Hawks, 80 to 81 with the Bullets. Interesting. All right, Cam Schlittler back on the mound. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to Alexander. The 0-1 is upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1 upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Nice, Joey. What's up, dude? Appreciate you popping in, bud. Appreciate everybody coming, hanging out. The 2-2. And bounces off the calf of Schlittler. Caballero picks it up, but no play is going to be made. So Blaze Alexander will be on first. So it'll probably be ruled as a hit, and it is ruled as a hit. And that's going to bring Gunnar Henderson. So Boone and the trainer coming out to check on Schlittler just to make sure he's all right. So I think Cam Schlittler's all right. Looks like he should be good to go. Joey says he's like number 36. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. First pitch, and Gunnar Henderson hits that to right field. It's going to be a base hit. So runners on first and second, tying run at first base. Adley Rutschman will be coming to the plate. So the Orioles are making a little noise here in the top of the third. So no outs, runners on first and second. First pitch is outside, ball 1-0. The 1-0 is fouled, 1-1. The 1-1. This could be two. There's one, and there's two. Double play turned by Jazz and Caballero. So good job to those guys turning the double play. And that's going to be a runner on third now with 2 outs. Double play that was very well needed. So good job to Jazz and Caballero turning that double play. And Cam loves it. So runner on third, 2 outs. Cam trying to get out of this inning without giving up a run. It's ball 1 to Beavers. And that is popped up left side. McMahon looking, but it is out of play. It is 1 ball, 1 strike here to Beavers. One count, runner on third. Yankees leading 2-0 here in the top of the third. The 1-1, outside 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Schlittler sets here on the 2-1. And a pitch. 2-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Schlittler sets. Here's the 2-2. That's a foul ball. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees are up 2-0. Schlittler sets again. The 2-2. Another foul ball. Beavers trying to stay alive. And another 2-2 pitch coming up here from Schlittler. And the pitch is outside, ball 3. It's a full count now to Beavers. Schlittler right now at 45 pitches. We got Pete Alonso waiting on deck for the Orioles. Here's the payoff. That is foul back. So Beavers is battling here against Schlittler. Who's going to win the battle? Oh, nice, Javi. Yeah, I hope the Knicks win game 1 tonight, man, against the Sixers. Let's go, Knicks. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go. And another payoff. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout of the game for Cam Schlittler. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 3rd. So a walk, a hit. Doesn't give up any runs, no errors. And due up will be the 9-1-2 batters, Caballero, Grisham, and Judge. So let's see if the Yankees could add some more runs to the scoreboard. But Schlittler looking good so far, folks. Schlittler's looking good so far. Boneless pork chops red. All right, I got you, Robert. Basketball season seems long. Not as long as baseball. Basketball, they play 82 games. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, for sure. I'll try and keep tabs on that score or on that game too. But looking around other Major League Baseball scores, the Mets are beating the Rockies 4-2 in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox are beating the Tigers 3-2 in the top of the 7th. The Rays are beating the Blue Jays 3-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Phillies are beating the Marlins 1-0 in the top of the 5th. Guardians are beating Kansas City Royals, bottom of the 2nd, 2-0. Cardinals, Brewers 0-0. Dodgers, Astros about to start. You got a few other games that are going to start later. So quite a few games. All right, let's get back to the game here. Jose Caballero is going to lead things off for the New York Yankees. All right, here's Caballero. He takes a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. There's a little grounder, but it's fouled. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Caballero. As Boz sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. And there's a grounder hit to Henderson. Fields it, throws to first, and just gets him out. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. That's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. So Grisham had that double and scored a run. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. No balls, one strike here to Trent Grisham. Pitch is low for ball one. 1-1. Two balls, one strike now to Trent Grisham. The 2-1 is in there for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes here to Trent Grisham. One out here in the bottom of the third. The Yankees are leading 2-0. Boss sets the 2-2. And Grisham hits that ball to right center field. And that's going to go to the wall. Let's see if Grisham gets another double. And he is in there with the second double of the day. Let's go. And Grisham go to third now. And he is in there. And Grisham having a night. So he hits that to the wall. Oh, Henderson could not come up with the ball, and Grisham took advantage of it and went to third. So it's probably a double for Grisham. Should be an error. I would think there would be an error on that, but that is going to bring up Aaron Judge to the plate. So Judge gets intentionally walked, and that's going to bring Cody Bellinger. So runners on first and third with one out. Judge was intentionally walked. So let's see if Bellinger makes him pay here. And the throw over first, Judge gets back. And we got to throw some boos for the intentional walk here. Boos. Those boos are for the intentional walk. What's up, Robert? 38 likes. Let's go. And 1-0 here to Cody Bellinger as Boss sets. And Bellinger hits that ball to center field or left field. And the catch is made. Grisham is tagging up. And he will score. And so does Judge. He goes to second. So it's a sac fly for Cody Bellinger. And the Yankees are now up 3-0. And that's going to bring Jason Dominguez to the plate. And that one's lined to left field, and the catch is made for out number 3. But the Yankees do get another run on the board. We are going to the top of the fourth. Alonso Basayo Tavares will be coming to the plate. So good job to the New York Yankees getting another run on the board. I like it. Let's go. So Cody Bellinger gets a sac fly there. It's may have not gotten a hit, but still got a run in. So I'll take it. All right, I'll take it. It's good situational hitting right there. So that's what you have to do. But I appreciate you all being here on this Monday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to check this Knicks game. I know the Knicks game is about to start. Showing a John Sterling call on a home run that Bernie Williams hit, which for those of you that don't know, Bernie Williams is personally my favorite Yankee of all time for me. That's just me. You know what I mean? And let's get back to the game. Pete Alonso swings and misses on the first pitch. Strike one. The 0-1. Pitch is upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 here to Alonso as Schlittler sets. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2. Schlittler looking for his 4th strikeout of the game. As Schlittler sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Alonso for the first out of the inning. That is strikeout number 4 for Cam Schlittler. And that's going to bring Samuel Basallo to the plate. Can't go wrong with number 51. Yeah, dude, he was my guy. He was my guy. First pitch to Basallo is a swing and a miss on a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. 0-1. The 0-1. The 1-1 is fouled. It's 1-2 now to Basallo. Basallo 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Foul ball by Basallo, staying alive, still 1-2. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cam sets the 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Basayo. Payoff, and there's a grounder. Jazz fields it, throws to first, and gets Basayo out for the second out of the inning. Tavares is going to come to the plate now. And here's Tavares. First pitch is outside for ball 1, 1-0. As Schlittler sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. What's up, Aiden? Sprained your thigh, huh? The 1-1 is in there, first strike. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Schlittler looking for his. He sets here on the 1-2. The pitch is outside, ball 2. The 2-2 is fouled away. Still 2-2 to Tavares. The 2-2. Up the middle. Caballero right there. Fields it. Throws to first and gets Tavares out. Good job to Cam Schlittler. A 1-2-3 inning. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees are up 3-0. And Jazz, Goldschmidt, Wells will be up. So let's see if these guys can add some more runs to the board. Oh, are you in the hospital? I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything turns out okay for you, dude. But I appreciate everybody being here on this Monday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, share this channel out with everyone you know. Greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. But the Yankees are up 3-0. They're looking to get the 4-game sweep against the Baltimore Orioles. And they got to win as many games as possible as of right now, right? I mean, especially the Rays are, on their tail at the moment. So, the Rays have been playing some really good baseball as of late too. Of course, the season's still young. You don't know how these games are going to turn out, right? I mean, it's like I said, it's a long season. It's a long season, so you never know what's going to happen. Things could always change in the middle of the season, right? But you got to be prepared for that stuff. Things are looking good for the Yankees right now. Hopefully it stays that way. All right, Jazz is going to lead things off here for the New York Yankees.
Talking all that jazz.
First pitch is outside, ball one. The 1-0. 1-1 now to Jazz. The 1-1 is in there for a strike. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and Jazz strikes out. That is the third strikeout for Shane Baz. That's going to bring Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. So Goldschmidt 0 for 1, takes ball one. Here's the 1-0. And Goldschmidt hits that ball to center field, and that's going to drop for a single. So Goldschmidt's on first base. That's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. I think Jeremiah Jackson might have misread that ball a little bit. Honestly thought he would have made that catch, to be honest with you. Yeah, the Knicks are up 4-2 right now. I'm going to keep tabs on that game as Wells takes ball one. One 1-0. 1-1 now to Wells as he fouls off that pitch. The 1-1. 2-1 now to Wells. Baz sets the 2-1. Wells fouls that one back. It's 2-2 now. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Goldschmidt on first base. Ryan McMahon is waiting on deck as Baz sets the 2-2. Whoa, way upstairs. Full count. Got Ryan McMahon waiting on deck. Looks like Wells calls time. As Baz sets here on the 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the knuckle curve. That is strikeout number 4 for Baz. And that's going to bring Ryan McMahon now to the plate. And here's McMahon. He takes a strike, 0-1. As Boss sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is outside, 1-1. The 1-1 is popped up. Fly ball, left field. Catch is made for out number 3. Yankees leave a runner stranded. They do get a hit. No runs, no errors. Cowser, Jackson, Alexander will be due up. So the bottom of the lineup will be due coming up here in the top of the 5th. So game's moving along pretty good. And we are in a commercial break. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. And it looks like the Knicks are down by a point at the moment. They're down 8-7 with 7:14 left in the first quarter. For all my Knicks fans that are out there. And it looks like Boston's beating Detroit 5-2. That game is currently in a delay. Tampa Bay is winning 5-1 against the Blue Jays. Phillies are beating the Marlins 1-0 in the top of the 6th. 2-0 game. Guardians beating the Royals right now. Cardinals are beating the Brewers 1-0, top of the 3rd. Dodgers are beating the Astros 1-0 in the top of the 1st. So those are some of your scores, and the Cubs and Reds are going to start here momentarily. What's up, Daniel? What's going on, buddy? Got Daniel Berry in the building. What's up, Daniel? All right, top of the 5th. Schlittler's back on the mound. We'll be facing Colton Cowser to start things off here in the top of the 5th. First pitch is outside, ball 1. As Schlittler sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. It's fouled back 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1 now to Cowser. The 2-1. And that's going to go up the middle for a single. So Cowser leads things off here in the top of the 5th with a single. That's going to bring Jeremiah Jackson to the plate. As Schlittler throws over to first to check on Cowser. As Cowser safely gets back, we got Jeremiah Jackson at the plate. The first pitch to Jackson is grounded, foul, 0-1. So no balls, one strike here to Jackson. Kowser's at first. The 0-1. Wells didn't know where the ball was for a moment there. It's 1-1 now. Kowser will remain at first base. What date does Judge reach the 300 batting average? It's a good question. He's at 270. Hard to predict a date, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's at 300 by, say, towards the end of the month. The 1-1. And let's see if they could turn two. McMahon fields it, tosses it to second, but Kowser's safe. Still nobody out. I understood where McMahon's head was. Good stop there, and then try to do a quick toss. But Kowser was already there by the time the ball got to Jazz. So runners on first and second with Blaze Alexander at the plate now. So Schlittler, a little bit of a jam, like he was in one of the previous innings. So let's see if he's able to get out of this. And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strike to Alexander. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Here's the 1-0. And let's see if they turn two here. There's one, and there's two. A double play turn by the Yankees. 2 outs with a runner on third. Seems like deja vu. So a double play starting with Caballero to Jazz to Goldschmidt. So good job on the double play. So that we have a runner on third, and Gunnar Henderson now is at the plate. And the first pitch to Henderson is a ball, 1-0. Schlittler sets here on the 1-0 with the pitch. That is popped up. Center field. Grisham calls for it. Makes the catch, and good job to Schlittler getting out of a jam again. And we're going to the bottom of the fifth. Caballero, Grisham, Judge will be due up. Yankees are up 3-0. And we're in a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick break myself, folks. I'll be right back. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be right back, folks. All right, I'm back, folks. What's up, Texas Buckeye? He's in the building. And we're going to have Jose Caballero lead things off here for the Yankees in the bottom of the fifth. So Caballero 0 for 1. Let's see what he does here in his second at bat against Boz. First pitch is ball 1. Boz sets here on the 1-0 the pitch. Did he go? It is called a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, one strike here to Caballero. Here in the bottom of the fifth, Yankees are leading 3-0 as Caballero pops that one up to center field. Jackson runs in, says he's got it, and he makes the catch. One down, and that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. Trent Grisham 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. So Grisham's back coming alive tonight. So let's see what he does here in his third at bat against Boz. So 2 doubles, 2 runs scored by Trent Grisham. First pitch is in there for a ball. Boz sets on the 1-0. 2-0 now to Trent Grisham. The 2-0. 3-0 now to Trent Grisham. The 3-0. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Trent Grisham.
Now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
And that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. Let's see what Aaron Judge does. So Boz with his second walk of the night, one of those being an intentional walk to Aaron Judge as Judge takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that is hit up the middle. This could be 2. And there's 2 double play turned by the Orioles. And that's going to end the inning. An inning-ending double play. And we're going to the top of the 6th. Rushman, Beavers, Alonso will be due up. Don't like it. Oh, well. Knicks are up 24-19 so far. I love it. Who's doing the play-by-play for the Yankees' upcoming series against the Rangers tomorrow? Are you talking about the broadcast team there, Katie? I'm assuming Michael K is going to be one of them. Who the other is going to be, I don't know. But hopefully the Yankees can protect this 3-0 lead. The bats have been a little bit more quiet than normal tonight, but Cam Schlittler's holding his own. He's got 75 pitches, so depending on how this inning goes for him, this could be his final inning. It just depends on how many pitches he throws. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Monday night. And I got 34 votes in the poll. Looks like 94% of you are saying that the Yankees are going to get the 4-game sweep. Oh, man, Skubal, guys. Skubal, Todrick Skubal. He's going to undergo elbow surgery. He could miss 2 to 3 months. Kyle Rowley missing third straight game tonight with side soreness. Joan Duran of the Phillies is expected to be activated off the IL. That's a big blow to the Tigers there, folks. No Skubal. And we know Skubal is going to be a free agent after the season. But back to the game here. Schlittler is back on the mound facing Rutschman. As Rutschman takes a strike, it is now 1 ball, 1 strike to Adley Rutschman. One. And Rutschman hits that ball to center field. Grisham's running back, still running back. And he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. Good job to Trent Grisham. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got Benito Rivera in the building with the $1.99 super chat. Man, what is up, my dude? What is going on? How are you? How's your night? How have you been? How's life, man? Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. But what is going on, man? And here is Dylan Beavers. 0-1 to Dylan Beavers. He was struck out twice tonight. The 0-1. Pitches in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop by Caballero, but comes off his glove. A good effort there by Caballero. And that's going to be scored as a hit. Boy, if he made that play, oh, that would have been huge. But dives for it and just comes up out of his glove. Got a glove on it, but it comes out, man. Dang. That's going to bring Pete Alonso to the plate now. Here in Camram, for real. Building patio furniture? That sounds like fun. Here's Pete Alonso. He's got a 1-0 count. The 1-0. And that gets through for a base hit. That is Alonso's first hit. So runners on first and second. Seems like deja vu. So Samuel Basayo now coming to the plate. So runners on first and second. Looks like Wells is having a conversation there with Schlittler. Looks like Fernando Cruz is about to get ready. And here we go. Back to action. Here's Basayo. First pitch is popped up. Left field. Bellinger runs in, makes the catch for out number one. Or out number two, excuse me. And that's going to bring Taveras to the plate, Leody Taveras. All right, Schlittler trying to get out of this inning without giving up a run as he sets here against Taveras. First pitch. Foul back, 0-1. Schlittler sets on the 0-1. Looks back at second. The pitch. Outside. Count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Yeah, Benito, Cam's not looking too bad, man. He's holding his own. 4 strikeouts, a walk. He's given up 4 hits. 2-2 now to Taveras. You know, he's been in a few jams, this being one of them, but he's been able to get out of it. But that's thanks to the defense behind him too. So particularly, definitely with the infield, they turned a couple of double plays tonight. The 2-2, full count. Runners are going to go. So Schlittler at 89 pitches. So it's a full count here to Taveras. Big pitch coming up from Schlittler. Here's the payoff. And he struck him out looking. It was called ball 4, but Wells is challenging it. So let's see if this call gets overturned. I thought it was a strike too, but let's see what ABS says. And ABS says it was a ball. Ooh. Yeah, I thought it was a strike initially, but yeah, 1.1 inches off the plate. So the Yankees do lose a challenge. So the correct call was made. I understood the challenge, though. It was a good challenge to make. But the bases are loaded for Colton Cowser. So the tying run is on third base or first base. And Matt Blake is going to come out to talk with Cam Schlittler just to try and kind of settle him down here a little bit. So this probably will be, I would imagine, Schlittler's last inning here if he's able to just get out of it. He's at 90 pitches right now. And here we go. Here's Cowser with the bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch is outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike here to Cowser. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to Cowser as Schlittler sets the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. We got Tim Hill and Jake Bird both warming up in the bullpen right now. Schlittler sets here on the 2-1. The pitch. 3-1 now. So Schlittler slowing down a little bit. He's at 94 pitches. Jeremiah Jackson is waiting on deck as Schlittler sets here on the 3-1. The pitch. Ball 4. And a run's going to score. So it's an RBI walk for Cowser. Jackson's going to come to the plate. So bases are still loaded. The tying run's at second base. Yep, that is going to do it for Cam Schlittler. Boone is coming out to make a pitching change. So we'll see who they bring in. And that's going to do it for Cam. I was hoping he was able to get out of that inning, but so Schlittler is responsible for the runners on base. So let's hope that the bullpen can hold it down. And it looks like Jake Bird is going to come in to relieve Cam Schlittler. So let's see how Jake Bird does. And we're not in a commercial break, but we are in a little bit of a break here as they're showing the John Sterling calls of players who hit home runs. So it's a John Sterling. It's John Sterling night. Every meal isn't a banquet. Yeah, unfortunately, man. I mean, you get your good days and your bad days, right? I mean, after all, Schlittler's a solid pitcher. He's been solid so far this season. But he's also human. And even good pitchers, great pitchers, elite pitchers, I mean, sometimes they don't get the outings that they want. Sometimes, they're gonna have some bad games. I wouldn't necessarily say that he had a bad game, but it kind of depends on what happens here. But here we go. Jake Bird is on the mound. So let's see. Bird just needs 1 out. Coming in with the bases loaded with 2 outs. Don't know what the issue is. I think we're having a pitch comm issue. Oh, let's get the game cast back up. So pitch clock violation here. So 1-0 here to Jackson as Bird sets to 1-0 is a swing and a miss, 1-1. Again, Jake Bird just needs one out to get out of this inning. As he sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul territory. Wells is making a run for it, and he runs out of real estate. It is 1-2. It's time to play that two-strike horn. As Bird sets here on the 1-2. And Wells tells him to step off. The 1-2 upstairs, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, bases loaded. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good strikeout there by Jake Bird. Way to go. Coming into the game and getting the big out there with the bases loaded. So good job to Jake Bird. Exactly what you needed to do. He got the job done. So Schlittler's final outing is 5 2/3, gave up 7 hits, only gave up the 1 run, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. I mean, not exactly the strongest of outings, but also did what he had to do to protect the lead and got the job done still. So that was a big strikeout by Jake Bird. That's very encouraging. So good job to Bird. And when we get back, it's going to be Bellinger, Dominguez, Jazz. So Yankees bats are going to have to make Boz work here. Boz is at 74 pitches. So let's see if the Yankees can knock him out here in the bottom of the 6th. Well, I appreciate you all being here on this Monday night. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Showing some John Sterling highlights right now. All right, Cody Bellinger is leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th. And Bellinger pops it up on the first pitch to left field. And a catch is made for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's going to bring Dominguez to the plate. So here is Jason Dominguez. He is 0 for 2. As Boz sets here on the first pitch. That is upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now to Dominguez. As Boss sets here on the 3-0 to pitch. It's a 4-pitch walk to Dominguez.
Now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
And that's going to bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate now.
Talking all that jazz.
So Jazz is 0 for 2. So runner on first, 1 out. Yankees leading this game 3-1. Jazz takes a strike. Oh, he's challenging it. Uh-oh. If they lose this challenge, Yankees are out of challenges. And he was right. So he was right. Just off the plate. So Yankees keep their challenge. That is the first call overturned tonight. So good job to Jazz. It's 1-0 now instead of 0-1. As Boss sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. 2-0 now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. As Boss sets here on the 2-0. Oh, ball gets away. It's 3-0 now. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Jazz. So Boz already has 3 walks. And Jazz pops it up, foul territory, out of play. It's 3-1. So 3-1 here to Jazz. A throw over to first as Dominguez safely gets back. Got Paul Goldschmidt waiting on deck. The 3-1. And that's ball 4. So back-to-back walks here by Boz. That is his 4th walk of the night. So he's at 84 pitches. This does bring Paul Goldschmidt. So Dominguez at second, Jazz at first. Both guys can steal. So you wonder if they're going to do a double steal here to put runners on second and third to try and avoid a possible double play. We do have Paul Goldschmidt coming to the plate. And it looks like the pitching coach for the Orioles is talking with Boz. And Aiken and Cano are warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. So Yankees getting another run or two would be very helpful for them. They have a 2-run lead right now, but adding 1 or 2 more would definitely not hurt. So let's see if they can make it happen here. So here's Paul Goldschmidt. Dominguez at second, Jazz at first. And Goldschmidt fouls back the first pitch. It is 0-1. The 0-1. Pitches outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. The 1-1 pitch. Goldschmidt hits that ball to right field, and Beavers makes the catch. And Dominguez is tagging up. He is going to third, and he is in there. And Jazz tags up from – no, Jazz does not tag up from first, sorry. So we got runners on the corners, and that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. And a throw over to first, and Jazz safely gets back. So let's see if Jazz attempts to steal here. And Wells takes ball one. It is 1-0 here to Austin Wells. Runners on first, third with 2 outs. The 1-0. 2-0 now to Austin Wells. So 2 balls, no strikes to Wells. Runners on the corners. Yankees leading 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. See if Wells can drive some more runs in here. The 2-0. And there goes Jazz, and he is safe. A stolen base for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Runners on second and third now. It's 2-1 to Austin Wells. That is the 10th stolen base for Jazz Chisholm. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Runners on second and third. Let's see what Wells does here as Boz gets the signal. He sets on the 2-1 to pitch. 3-1. That ball gets away. Dominguez is going home. He kind of hesitated. Is he in? He is out. Dominguez is saying check it. Let's see if they challenge it. Let's see if the Yankees challenge it. He kind of ran, stopped, and then ran again. Maybe if it wasn't for that hesitation, he definitely would have been safe. But Dominguez is still saying to check it. He might be safe. I don't know. That's a close call. Let's look at it from that angle. He might be in. He actually might be safe. He said, I don't know. Ooh, that is close. He might, I don't know. He might be safe. It's worth challenging. They're showing it from this angle. And, he looks safe to me. That's got to be a safe call. Like I said, I don't know if the Yankees are challenging it, but it's worth challenging. That was close. Yeah, if he didn't stop midway, if he didn't slow down midway, he definitely would have been safe. Yep, the runner's safe, and the call is overturned, and the Yankees get another run on the board. Good job to Jason Dominguez, and the Yankees are now leading 4-1. So the inning is still not over. So good job to Dominguez. So good challenge there. Yeah, Dominguez knew it right away. Said to Boone, you better challenge this. So it was a wild pitch. So 4-1 game. Runner on third now. It's 3 balls, 1 strike here to Austin Wells. Let's see if the Yankees could get another run. Boz sets on the 3-1 to pitch. Ball 4. And looks like it's being challenged. I think I saw Boz tap his hat. Or maybe not. But nevertheless, it's a walk.
Now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
And that's going to bring Ryan McMahon. So here's McMahon, who takes ball 1. So that is Boz's 5th walk of the night, one of those being an intentional walk. So runners on the corners. Ryan McMahon at the plate. He's 0 for 2. There's a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and third. Yankees leading this game 4-1. Dominguez scored the 4th run on a wild pitch. The 1-2. And there's a base hit for McMahon. 1 run's going to score. Jazz will score. It's a 5-1 game. It's an RBI single by Ryan McMahon. And the Yankees are now leading 5-1. And that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate. And that's going to do it for Boz. So pitching change coming up. That's going to do it for Boz. So Caballero, Grisham, and Judge will be coming up. And we are in a commercial break. The Yankees do put up 2 more runs. Exactly what they needed to do. And Yennier Cano will be coming to the plate with 2 outs. We'll have runners on first and second with Caballero coming to the plate. So nice piece of hitting there by Ryan McMahon. Certainly needed that one. But Boz is responsible for the runners on base. So far, he's given up 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 5 2/3 so far. He's given up 5 hits. So Yankees create a little bit more of a cushion there between them and the Orioles. But we are in a commercial break. The game should resume here momentarily. Make sure you all hit the like button, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, let's hit those likes. Let's grow those likes. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Knicks are winning 51-39. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I like that score. Yeah, still got 3 innings of baseball left. Yankees have a little bit more of a comfortable lead. All right, here is Jose Caballero. And here's Yanier Cano, who only needs the 1 out. First pitch to Caballero is a foul ball, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. And Caballero hits that ball to left field, and it is off the wall. Another run's going to score. Wells is going to score. And to throw to second, and Caballero's safe. The Yankees have a 6-1 lead. A big RBI by Jose Caballero. And we are back to the top of the lineup. That's going to bring Trent Grisham. So Yankees making it happen here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. That's the 3rd run of the inning. So good job to Jose Caballero. It's a 6-1 game now. Caballero making his case of, this is why you keep me on the roster. So runners on second and third. Grisham hits that ball to left field, and it is caught. And that's going to end the inning. But the Yankees do put up 3 more runs. It's a 6-1 game. Alexander, Henderson, and Rushman will be due up. So good job to the Yankees creating a bigger lead. And it'll make it a little bit easier on the bullpen to go out there. So good job to the bats. Good job to the Yankees bats. Again, with 2 outs. Yankees making it happen here with 2 outs. That's exactly what they needed to do. So it looks like Tim Hill is going to be coming into the game to face the Orioles. But I appreciate everybody being here on this Monday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. What's up, Brad? He says McMahon seems to be going opposite more. Yeah, he has been. It's been working out for him too. All right, let's get back to the game here. All right, here's Tim Hill pitching against Alexander. It's 1-0 to Alexander. And it's a base hit for Alexander. He's on there with a 1-out single, so leadoff man is on. That's going to bring Gunnar Henderson to the plate. We got Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen. Looks like we have a pitch comm issue. All right, back to action. Hill versus Henderson. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. And Henderson fouls that one away. It's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Gunnar Henderson. Misses outside, 1-2. Being challenged. That might have been a ball. If the Yankees are wrong on this, they're out of challenges. Oh, it was a strike. I take what I said back. Good job to Austin Wells. So that is called a strike, and that's a strikeout for Tim Hill. And that's the second call overturned tonight by ABS. First pitch to Rushman is a strike. There's a strike, 0-2 now to Adley Rushman. The 0-2, grounded foul, still 0-2. Still 0-2 to Adley Rushman. The 0-2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Tim Hill after giving up the single. Down here in the top of the 7th. Tim Hill's a beast on the mound. And there's a ground. Oh, what a stop by McMahon. The throw to first. He gets him out of there. What a play there by Ryan McMahon. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. What a way to end the top of the 7th. Good job to Ryan McMahon. Look at that glove with the diving catch. Gets up, throws the ball to first. What a play there by Ryan McMahon. And you know what this means, folks. We are going into the bottom of the 7th. And it's a 7th inning stretch. So get up, stretch, get some food, get a drink, get a snack, folks. Come right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes. Don't go away. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, let's get back to the game here. Here's Aaron Judge. It's 1-0 here to the captain. We are in the bottom of the seventh. So 2-0 here to the captain, Aaron Judge. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes here to the captain. Cano sets the 2-2. And Judge hits that, fielded by Henderson, and gets Judge out. And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. $74.51 Knicks winning. All right. All right, looks like we have a pitching change. So Bellinger, Dominguez, and Jazz will be due up. And it looks like that is going to bring Keegan Aiken to the plate, on the mound for the Orioles, as he will take over pitching duties. And we are in a commercial break once again. The Yankees are up in this game, 6-1. So they have a pretty healthy lead. So Yankees looking to get the 4-game sweep against the Baltimore Orioles. The Yankees have been playing extremely well in this in this series. Hopefully, everybody's having a great night. Hopefully, everybody's having a good evening. Hopefully, you're all Monday's going good, having a good start to the week. The game will resume here momentarily. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe, folks. If you're new, greatly appreciate both. Yankees trying to win this game, especially on a night where a lot of folks are mourning the loss of Charlotte. So Cody Bellinger is going to come to the plate. And first pitch to Bellinger is 1-0. And Bellinger fouls that pitch back. Yeah, you got that right there, Texas Buckeye. Anytime Judge goes yard, it is a great night. You are not wrong. And Bellinger fouls that one off, 1-2. One, two. And Bellinger right to the second baseman. And he grounds out for out number 2. And that's going to bring Dominguez to the plate. Indeed, you did. Jonathan, you did choose a good game to go to. Hopefully, you're having fun. You're enjoying yourself. There's Camilo Duvall warming up in the bullpen. And first pitch to Dominguez is a strike. So Dominguez 0 for 2 with a walk, scored a run on that wild pitch. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. And Dominguez pops that one up. Right field. Beavers runs in, makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for the New York Yankees. And that's going to take us to the top of the 8th. The Yankees are 6 outs away from sweeping the Baltimore Orioles. But top of the 8th will be coming up. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. Hopefully you're all enjoying this game. Jonathan, I don't know if you're still on, but hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing out there, man. But hopefully that'll be cool if the Yankees put up some more runs. I wouldn't mind. It looks like the Red Sox won 5-4. The Mets beat the Rockies 4-2. The Rays beat the Blue Jays 5-1. The Phillies beat the Marlins 1-0. So Phillies are playing better under Don Mattingly right now since Rob Thompson got fired. The Reds are beating the Cubs 1-0. Bottom of the third. The Royals are beating the Guardians 6-2 in the bottom of the seventh. The Cardinals are beating the Brewers 4-1 in the bottom of the sixth. Dodgers are beating the Astros 7-2 in the top of the fifth. You got the Angels-White Sox game about to start, along with Mariners, Braves, Giants, Padres. All right, let's get back to the game here. So Camilo Doval is going to be pitching here in the top of the eighth. And there's a hard hit ball right to McMahon. Fields it, fires to first. One pitch, one out as Alonso grounds out for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring Samuel Basallo to the plate. Basallo is 0 for 3. First pitch, Basallo takes a strike 0-1 on a 100-mile-per-hour cutter. So Doval, man, I think he could be a much better pitcher than what he has shown. He just needs to get more control on his pitches. He needs to find that command on his pitches. As Doval sets here on the 0-1, a swing and a miss, 0-2. As Doval sets here on the 0-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 outs here in the top of the eighth. That's going to bring Leody Taveras to the plate. So here's Taveras. And as the line drive, passes the diving Goldschmidt. That's going to go to right field. Judge picks it up, and the throw to second, and Taveras is in there with a 2-out double. So 2-out double, hits that ball on the first pitch. That's going to bring Colton Cowser now to the plate. So inning is still alive. Runner on second. Cowser about to step into the plate. And we're having some pitch comm issues, it looks like. All right, here we go. Back to action. And the first pitch to Cowser is foul back 0-1. Nice, Jay Wyatt. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. The 0-2. There's a grounder right to Jazz. Fields it, throws to first, and gets Cowser out. The Yankees are 3 outs away from winning this game, so good job to Duvall coming in and getting the job done. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 8th. Jazz, Goldschmidt, and Wells will be due up. So let's see what those guys do when we get back from commercial. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Monday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you are new. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Let's continue growing this channel. And it looks like, checking this Knicks score right now, they're up 74-51. Looks like the third quarter. So hopefully the Knicks can take game 1. And should be back to the game here momentarily. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. is going to start things off here in the bottom of the 8th. And would you look at that? Lou Trevino, former New York Yankee, is going to be pitching here. He got signed by the Orioles, I believe, today. But he is going to be pitching in tonight's game. And here we go, bottom of the 8th, Jazz leading things off. And he takes ball 1. And Jazz gets a hit here. Comes off of Henderson's glove, and he'll stop right there at first. So good job to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Broken bat and all. That's going to bring Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. As Goldschmidt takes ball 1, and Jazz will stay put at first base as that ball got away from Rutschman, but not far away enough. And that pitch is fouled back. It's 1-1. No, Robert Volpe's not gone. They optioned him to AAA. The 1-1. And runner goes. So Jazz will be at second, and Goldschmidt grounds out. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. And first pitch to Wells is a ball. 1-0. And swing and a miss there by Wells, 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1 now to Austin Wells. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Wells. The 3-1. Ball 4. That's going to be a rough ball.
Now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
That's going to bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. So let's see what McMahon does. Trevino steps off. Does he look like he was going to throw to second? First pitch. Strike 1 to Ryan McMahon. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. And McMahon pops that one up. Right field, Beavers making a run, and he makes the catch. So still runners on first and second, and that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate. So Caballero 1 for 3. Had that big RBI double. First pitch to Caballero is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0, and Trevino steps off again. I think Jazz is getting in his head. Two and 0 now. Whoa. Almost hit him. What the heck?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The 3-0, and there goes Jazz. And he has stolen third base. Second stolen base tonight for Jazz Chisholm. That is the 11th stolen base of the season. So we got runners on the corners now. It's 3-1 to Caballero. The 3-1. Ball 4. Bases loaded.
Now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
And that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham is 2 for 3. So 2 doubles, a walk, and a couple of runs. And that's going to bring the pitching coach out for the Orioles. All right, let's see what Grisham does here with the bases loaded. 2 outs. Yankees are up 6-1. Ball 1 to Trent Grisham. There's a strike. 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. Two and one now. The 2-1. There's a strike that is being challenged. It was a close one. Let's see. This gets overturned. It might have gotten the line there, but ABS says that it is a ball. So third call overturned tonight. Just misses the plate. Barely misses the plate, but good call there by Trent Grisham. It is 3-1. And a 3-1. And Grisham fouls that one. It's 3-2 now. So bases loaded, 2 outs. It's a full count to Grisham. Runners will go as Grisham calls time. And here we go. Trevino sets. And he steps off. the payoff. Ball 4. That's going to score another run.
Now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
It's a 7-1 game. And that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. And first pitch to Judge is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Pitch is inside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. Yankees leading 7-1. Here's the pitch. And Judge hits that ball to left field, and it's going to drop. 1 run will score. 2 runs are going to score. And it's a 9-1 game here. 2 out, 2 RBI single by Aaron Judge. Let's go. And the Yankees have a 9-1 lead here. And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger now to the plate. And Bellinger pops it up on the first pitch. It's a foul ball. You got Paul Blackburn warming up in the bullpen. Yankees leading 9-1. And the 0-1. And Bellinger gets hit. That's going to go to right field. And rounding third is Grisham. He's going to score. Let's see if Judge scores from first. He will score. And it is a 2 RBI triple by Cody Bellinger. Let's go. And the Yankees leading now 11-1. Yankees just pouring it on here in the bottom of the 8th. Yankees making their case known. They're making it known that they're going to get this 4-game sweep. Here is Jason Dominguez at the plate. He takes ball 1. And that's going to be a RBI single for the Martian. And Bellinger's going to score. It's a 12-1 game now. Yankees are having a party here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate now.
Talking all that jazz.
And that's going to do it for Lou Trevino. Yankees putting up 6 runs here in the bottom of the 8th. They're making their case here. They're definitely going to get the sweep. I mean, as they probably should. I mean, imagine, God forbid, if they blew an 11-run lead. Ooh, that would hurt. Well, looks like Wilson's going to pitch. I believe this is one of their positional players, so they don't want to burn out their bullpen. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be coming to the plate. But the Yankees have a 12-1 lead. They scored 6 runs here in the bottom of the 8th so far. So Weston Wilson. So second time he's pitching this season is his 5th career pitching appearance. All right, looks like we are about ready to go. You predicted 10-3. You did predict 10-3. We're beyond that. We're at 12-1 right now. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. is at the plate. All right, here we go. Wilson versus Jazz, and Jazz pops it up to the moon in foul territory. Pete Alonso makes the catch. And we are going to the top of the ninth. The Yankees are 3 outs away from winning this game. And Jackson, Alexander, and Henderson will be due up. But the Yankees are about to sweep the Baltimore Orioles. Not just a 3-game sweep, a 4-game sweep. It's been all Yankees tonight. Yeah, the game is approaching the 3-hour mark. Appreciate you all hanging out with me for the whole entire 3 hours. I know Paul Blackburn was warming up in the bullpen. It looks like he is going to come into the game to close things out. So, yeah, you're welcome, Rodolfo. Thank you for being here. All right, here we go. Paul Blackburn on the mound to try and get the final 3 outs. It is 0-1 here to Jeremiah Jackson, who is 1 for 3. And that is popped up to center field. Grisham runs in, makes the catch for out number 1. Max Schumann takes over at right field for Aaron Judge, and that's going to bring Blaze Alexander, who was 2 for 3 in tonight's game. There's ball 1 to Alexander. Swing and a miss, got him with the sweeper, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. Benito says, I know it's early but in the year, but the Yanks seem like they're playing with a chip on their shoulders. Yeah, I would agree, man. I don't know. This team right now. Like I said, I keep saying it's a long season, but this team is looking different. They really are. The 1-2 pitches in the dirt, 2-2. Ground ball. Oh, and passes the diving Jazz. And that will get through for a single. So it's a 1-out single for Alexander. That's going to bring Gunnar Henderson to the plate. There's ball 1 to Henderson. Grounded foul, 1-1. The 1-1. And Henderson hits that ball to right field. Schumann backs up, makes the catch for out number 2. Alexander will get back to first. Yankees are 1 out away from sweeping the Orioles in 4 games. Yankees finally won a game yesterday when you didn't make the call. The pressure is off you now. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, what a game is right. Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's a strike to Adley Rutschman. The 0-1 is popped up left side. Ryan McMahon making a run. Out of play. It is 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Blackburn sets. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. A foul ball. Rutschman staying alive. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Yankees have a dozen runs on the board. They're leading 12-1. Yankees trying to get that 4-game sweep. Full count. Runner on first will go. The payoff. And ground ball. Goldschmidt fields it, tosses it to Blackburn, steps on the bag for the final out of the inning. And the Yankees sweep the Baltimore Orioles 4-0. And they win tonight's game 12-1. Yankees completely dominant against the Baltimore Orioles in this series. Everything from the pitching to the bats. Overall, great game, great series. Gotta love what you saw from the New York Yankees in this series. Tonight, Yankees bats alive and well. The only home run we saw tonight was from Aaron Judge. He has 14 for the season. Bellinger has a 3 RBI night. Caballero with an RBI. Dominguez with an RBI. Grisham with an RBI. Judge with 4. And McMahon has an RBI. A lot of 2-out RBIs. Bellinger with 2. Dominguez had 1. Grisham had 1. McMahon, Caballero, Judge with a couple. So Yankees scoring runs with 2 outs. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Jazz with a couple of stolen bases. The Yankees turning a couple of double plays there in tonight's game. Cam Schlittler came in 5 2/3, gave up 7 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, struck out 4. Maybe not his strongest outing, but definitely still held his own. I don't think there's any disagreement with that. Jake Bird came in with the bases loaded, got a big strikeout there, got the team out of the jam. Tim Hill did what Tim Hill does, comes in, takes care of business. Camilo Duvall looked good, and Blackburn closes it out, and the Yankees win 12-1. But love it. Exactly what I didn't expect, that kind of score, but you know what? I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. I have zero complaints about tonight's game. So good job to the New York Yankees. Schlittler improves to 5-1. He's got a 1.52 ERA. So I will take that from Cam Schlittler. Way to go there, Cam. Improving to 5-1. So 4-game sweep is complete. Now the Yankees will host the Texas Rangers, I believe, on a 3-game set. So we'll see what that looks like for the Yankees. They won 2 out of 3 last week, so good job to them. And I closed out the poll, and there was 46 votes, and 91% of you said yes, they were going to get the 4-game sweep, and indeed they did. And my man, Uncle Tats from the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast is in the building, man. What's up, bro? How's it going, dude? What's going on, my guy? But he says the Yankees win. The Yankees win. Yes, indeed, they did. And that's going to do it for me, folks. I'm going to close things out. I'm probably going to go watch the Knicks game. I know the Knicks right now, they're winning 102 to 73 last I checked. So that's pretty freaking amazing. But thank you all again for hanging out with me on this Monday night. The Yankees win 12-1. Thank you all for your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. So make sure. Oh, you're doing a Sterling special? Nice, Uncle Tats. Guys, go tune into the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast, man. They do a good job over there. Go check my guys out. I know Tats is about to go live. So go support them. Go give them a follow. Give them a like, man. Let's continue growing their channel. But shout out to you, Uncle Tats. He's going to do a John Sterling special. So go check it out. But the Yankees win, and that's going to do it for me, folks. So hit that like button on the way out if you haven't yet. If you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's continue growing this channel. I'm going to keep reminding you all, 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to do 3 gift card giveaways to Fanatics. So let's get to 3,000. I'm going to do 3 gift card giveaways to Fanatics. I really want to pick. I want to get some winners out there. All right. And I do want to do a special a gift card giveaway for my members, for the folks that are continuous members. Right. So I want to do something for you all. I feel like I got to give back to you all, to the members of the channels, because you all have been supporting me since day one. So thank you all very much for that. But have a great night, everybody. I'll see you all next time. And as always, let's go Yankees. Have a great night. See you all later.